for semifinal round of Class 3A Iowa Girls Softball. Tonight's game features the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Benton Bobcats, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Williamsburg Raiders. Let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Benton Community Bobcats. Leading off in the circle doing the pitching is number 5, Hayden Moore. Batting second and playing first base is number 12, Anna Greiner. Batting third, behind the plate doing the catching is number 19, Anna Glade. Cleanup hitter for Benton. The shortstop is number 16, Lena DeMoss. Batting fifth for the Bobcats. Playing third base is number 10, Callista Nolte. Batting sixth, patrolling center field, number 2, Sophia Seek. Batting seventh, designated player, number 6, Marissa Nolte. Batting eighth, the right fielders, number 13, Alicia Wiley. Batting ninth for Benton. In left field is number 3, Brindley Seek. Left player for the Bobcats is number 1, Ellie Williamson, the second baseman. Head coach of the Bobcats is Brent Harvey. He's assisted by Cindy Betterton, Matt Busher, John DeGraff, and Jordan Rettmeyer. Those are the Bobcats. And now, for the 52nd consecutive year, the starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard, your Williamsburg Raiders. Leading off, playing third base, number 11, McKenna Hughes. Batting second, the shortstop is number 3, Carly Rich. Batting third, the left fielder is number 6, Allie Gorsh. Cleanup batter for the Raiders, first baseman number 8, Taylor Bitlick. Batting fifth for the Raiders, second baseman, the deuce, Taylor Sanchez. Batting sixth in the circle doing the pitching, number 17, Jersey Metz. Batting seventh, playing right field is number 5, Colin Spratt. Batting eighth, the designated player is number 7, Abby Beatty. Batting ninth, patrolling center field, number 12, Ava Hooker. Flex player for the Raiders is number 16, behind the plate doing the catch, Lily Ness. Head coach of the Raiders is Adam Seabirdie. He is assisted by Jacob Holla, Gwen Mace, Carly Campbell, and Shannon Finn. Umpires for tonight's game, Jenny Donalds, Todd Donalds, and Ed Oliver. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these folks a hand because folks across the state have been working games starting at 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. tonight. So we couldn't have these games without them. So we appreciate their help tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Turn your attention to the flag located behind the first base dugout as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, Raiders softball fans. As you just finished up listening to the starting lineups and the recorded national anthem, we don't have our main guy, Landon Jepson, here this evening, so I'll do my best to kind of keep you up to date on what's going on, give you some stats, not as, again, good as Landon, and hopefully he's having fun. So we're going to start here this evening with the Raiders as the home team. Of course, we got our pitcher, Jersey Mets, catcher, Lily, and starting from third base, Lily Ness, working around, McKenna Hughes, Carly Rich, second base, Taylor Sanchez, and first base, Taylor Pitlick. Working in our right field will be senior Callan Spratt, center fielder, Ava Hooker, and left field, senior Allie Gorsh. Leading off for the Benton Bobcats, who are coming into this evening 18-14 on the season. A familiar face to the Williamsburg Raiders as they are. Of course I got it. Thank you, Coach King. Hello, Grady Rich. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. All right, I'll get you going here in a little bit, okay? All right, and up to bat for the Benton Bobcats, number 5, Hayden Moore, as she shows first pitch bunt. I'm going to get Grady kind of set up here. And again, tries to put that bunt down to the third base line and foul. We have 1 ball, 1 strike here at the top of the first inning. And again, a little shows bunt, foul tip, 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 out. Great pitch by Jersey Mets, just kind of going after number 5 more for the strikeout. Grady, how's it going?
Good.
Good. How was your baseball games today?
They're pretty good. Went 1-1.
1-1?
Yep.
What are we thinking about the Raiders here this evening?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Did Carly give
Hopefully
you
they get
inside
the win.
tips here? Well, of course, we played Benton about a month back and got the sweep. Kind of a uncharacteristic hitting night for Benton. And a hit off of Jersey Mets' glove right to Taylor Sanchez, just the way they drew it up for out number 2 of the inning. Up to bat now for the Bobcats. Catcher, number 19, Anna Glaive. Anna on the season has 5 home runs, 25, as I hope I didn't speak that one in, and a long fly ball to the left fielder, Allie Gorsh, for the 3rd out of the inning. Raiders allowed no hits, no runs, pretty quick inning. Grady, what do we think about this softball field here tonight? The way it rained, I thought for sure this thing would be underwater, but were you out here this morning working on it?
No, my mom was though.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So
last night too.
Yep. Part of being a softball parent is that you kind of get involved with a little bit of everything. Had, I think, about 14 fans out in the outfield, drying out center field when I drove by this morning, and I'm sure Coach Birdie called on all those supportive parents to come out and make sure we have a game this evening. And like always, have an awesome crowd, with Benton only being about 30-minute drive away. They've brought the crowd as well. Sun's kind of sitting on the field, so it's probably going to be hard to see the scoreboard throughout the evening. So we'll just try to do a good job of keeping you up to date on how things are going. And leading off this bottom of the first inning for the Raiders are going to be McKenna Hughes, followed by Carly Rich, followed by Allie Gorsh. So senior. We've talked a lot about our Raiders and their ability to get on base, not only ability to get there, but also get steals. And McKenna being one of our not only leaders on the team, but one of the leaders in the state on stolen bases, has collected 56 stolen bases on the season. Oh.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Raiders, third baseman number 11, McKenna Hughes.
And McKenna takes a look at ball one. In the circle for the Benton Bobcats, number 5, Hayden Moore. And I'll work around the infield as we get a little time. And McKenna takes ball 2 inside. And a foul ball down the third baseline. Count 2-1 here for McKenna. And a rope right up the middle to lead off the Williamsburg Raiders with a single. Senior, number 11, McKenna Hughes. And up to bat next for the Raiders, senior, number 3, Carly Rich. Do you think that you could beat McKenna in a foot race from first to second?
No.
No. Do you slide as well as McKenna does into second base?
No.
All right, you might want to take some lessons from McKenna. And Carly takes ball 1 in the dirt. Who's the better hitter in the family, you or Carly?
I mean, I don't know.
Got to say you. Well, you're a lefty, so it's different.
Yeah.
And Carly takes a look at strike 1. So we have a 1 ball, 1 strike. And Carly takes a look at ball 3. A little high there for Carly. Excuse me, 2-1. I thought that was the 4th pitch. My bad. And a foul tip. Maybe. I thought it was a foul tip into the glove. But
Yeah, she
McKenna
caught it, though.
Oh, okay.
That's a
So
low
because
ball.
she caught it,
Yep.
then it counts as a, okay. So it would have been almost better for her to drop that. So McKenna stays at first base. And McKenna collects her 57th stolen base on the season. Oh, and Carly takes a kind of a risky one out there. Makes it a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Carly gets a nice ground ball that will certainly, oh, and it was going to be a close play at first base. We do have our 3 umpires for this evening in such a crucial game. So he had a good look at it, did allow McKenna Hughes to advance to third base. And up for the Raiders, number 6, senior Allie Gorsh. Allie batting a nice 450. It's a pretty good year, yeah. And talked about her power, her ability to maybe throw it right over there into that truck of high school boys. And just has a lot of power there. Safe! Wow, what a gutsy play by, I'm going to say Coach Birdie to make that call, but wow, Allie just put that bunt down right outside the line of the batter's box, and I really think just for the catcher for the Benton Bobcats could have probably just turned around and got McKenna, but McKenna's speed on that third base gets that first run across for the Raiders, and Allie got down to first base safely. Now to bat for the Raiders, number 8, senior Taylor Pitlick. We have one out here in the bottom of the first inning. Raiders 1-0. And a rope up the middle to that center fielder. Moves Allie Gorshin to second base. Awesome job of Taylor. What do you think jumping on that first? You see a good pitch? Want to jump on it, or what? Are you a kind of take strike type of guy?
I usually don't swing at that, but I don't know.
You see strikes, you want to hit it, right?
Yeah.
And up to bat for the Raiders, our powerful home run hitting sophomore second baseman Taylor Sanchez. Takes a strike one over the inside plate. Taylor on the season is batting .451 and has driven in 40 runs for the Raiders, along with 6 home runs. Having a great sophomore year. She didn't see anything she liked so far. We got runners on first and second. Taylor's going to have to protect here, being down 0-2 in the count. And and unfortunate. Thought that was going to maybe drop in center field, so Allie kind of took off, thinking that we could get to that third base, but heads up play by the Benton Bobcats to get the double play there at second base. So going into the top of the second inning, Raiders collected 1 run on that. So we'll be going out top of the second for the Benton Bobcats. Leading off is shortstop number 16, Lena DeMoss, and followed by third baseman number 10, Nolte, and center fielder Sophia Seek. So let me give you some numbers here, Grady, for the Benton Bobcats with their kind of cleanup hitter coming up to, let me tell you about this year this young lady's having. Lena DeMoss, just a sophomore, has started all 32 games, batting .398, has 8 home runs on the season, 32 RBIs. Definitely someone that the Raiders have to be kind of weary of as she's up to the plate with those type of numbers. And even just coming off of her freshman year, had 48 RBIs on the season her freshman year. So I want to make sure that we're careful attacking her.
Leading off the top of the second inning for Benton, the shortstop number 16, Lena DeMoss.
And the Raiders break from the circle, give Jersey that words of encouragement, and get back into that space. And she takes ball 1 high. Kind of noticing she has a little bit of space in between her. What do you think? Is it just so you get over the wrist through the zone? Obviously, a great hitter knows what she's doing. You just don't usually see that very often. And she takes a ball 2. So 2-0 count. And there, Jersey throws a strike right down the middle for 2 balls, 1 strike. And ball 3. Lena in that first game against the Raiders, where the Raiders collected 11 runs, allowed no runs by the Benton Bobcats. Lena was 1 for 2. going up against Jersey. So someone that Jersey's probably scouted and has a good understanding of what she likes. And throws that change up. And we got an infield fly right to Carly Rich for out number 1. Great piece of pitching by Jersey Mets there. And up to the bat for the Bobcats, number 10, third baseman Callista Nolte. And Taylor, Jersey, a little nasty pitch there. And we have a 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. A little high and inside, ball 2. And another pop up to Carly. Should be an easy can of corn, I think they call that. Yep. And up to bat next for the Benton Bobcats. Center fielder number 2, Sophia Seek. And Jersey goes right at her for strike number 1. And a shot down the third base line stays fair. Allie Gorsh gets it into her cutoff. And Seek has a stand-up double with 2 outs here for the Benton Bobcats. And up next for the Bobcats, designated player number 6, Marissa Nolte. Marissa, just a freshman here for the Bobcats. And change up?
Yep.
Yeah. Jersey kind of going to that early in the game. And a strike number 2 for Jersey. So we got an 0-2 count with 2 outs, runner on second for the Bobcats. Certainly, I know the Bobcats would love to get that run in with a single, but Raiders, if we can hold that defense, keep it to a 1-0 game going into the bottom of the second. And a strike 3 for the third out. Gives her high fives to her teammates. James. As we head into the bottom of the second inning with the Raiders up 1-0.
Raiders lead 1-0 heading to the bottom of the second. We're due up against Jersey Mets. Alan Spratt, 80.
Really want to give a shout out to our officials this evening. If you didn't hear over the PA, we had games across the state kind of starting at 1 o'clock. Just have to work around all that weather, so we appreciate our umpires being willing. They are used to working a lot of doubleheaders, but they had some travel in between, so just appreciative of them because we can't have these games without them. Really really appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. I know we got viewership across the state. Some viewers I know from the last game are actually here, so I thought maybe we wouldn't have as many, but couples have our fans that aren't here tonight. Grady wants to know how many people are watching on the live stream. So 159 on the live stream. Special shout out to our friend Miles, who we got to play in the park with and go to the library. Yeah, all right. And we have Jersey Metz up to bat. She takes a little dribbler to the shortstop. Number 16 gets Jersey out on the base running path for out number 1. And up next for the Raiders, senior number 5, Callan Spratt. And Callan takes a look at strike number 1. And ball high. And checks her swing. And double checks down to the first base umpire. Still did a great job checking her swing there. So 2 balls, 1 strike here against Callan. Callan on the year, having a great senior year, batting .372. And takes a look at the inside corner, strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And good eye by Callan, taking ball 3 outside. So full count here for Callan. Callan has the ability to put the ball over the fence, which Grady said that he likes to see home runs. Unfortunately for that at bat, Callan takes a hard cut, strike 3 for the second out of the night. And up to bat for the Raiders, designated player, senior Abby Beatty. Talked a lot about Abby in our last broadcast. Someone that kind of gets a little hits here and there, knows that she has some power to drive it to right field. Never going to forget, and they even talked about that on senior night on Thursday night about her game against Clear Creek Amana. Yeah. And Ben was there too. It was a great night. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. And she takes a ball deep to center field to the warning track. And a nice out by the Benton Bobcat center fielder. Great piece of hitting by Abby, getting it all the way to the warning track there. So 1, 2, 3 for the Raiders.
Take a 1-0 lead into the third inning. We're 2 up for Benton Community. Alicia Wiley, Ridley Seekin, top of the order, Hayden Moore.
So we kind of talked about our seniors at the end of the broadcast as we were finished that game with Benton Shellsburg. Kind of had our senior night celebration due to the fact that we couldn't play last Saturday. Pretty special night. Did you ever think your senior sister would be graduating? And certainly with that many, I think, what is there, 8 of them? Is that what I'm counting? 8 seniors for us? 1, 8?
Yeah.
8 seniors,
So.
yeah. I was kind of looking back. I think it's the most in a class, certainly since Coach Birdie's been has taken over the program. So really just special to see that many seniors. Sad and special at the same time, but love to see how committed they've been to this program, and certainly the winningest class in Raider softball history. And leading off the top of the third inning for the Benton Bobcats, number 13, Alicia Wiley.
Right fielder number 13, Alicia Wiley.
kind of hard to tell, maybe from the camera view, certainly because of the way the shade's at, but Benton Bobcats, they have a ribbon on their helmet that they wear in honor of their teammate who passed away last summer, Tatum Schroeder, who always on our hearts and certainly on theirs as they've gone into this season. And I didn't personally know her, but heard a lot of great stories from Coach Z with their girls basketball program, and someone that everybody really looked up to. And Jersey attacks that second pitch with a strike, so we have 0 balls, 2 strikes here, no outs. You can kind of see Taylor Sanchez battling the sun with her glove. And right to Taylor Sanchez, just as I talked about it. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yep.
Well, and we get that first out of the inning here for the Raiders. Up to bat now for the Benton Bobcats, left fielder number 3, Brindley Seek. And strike 1 to start this at bat. And a little slap to Carly, reaches to her glove side, makes the throw to first base, and for out number 2. And we got the heel clicks in the outfield. Great play by Carly Rich. And back to the top of the order for the Bobcats, number 5, Hayden Moore. We have 2 outs, top of the 3rd inning. Hayden's going to show that little bunt. Taylor Sanchez prepared for it. Certainly the speedy number 5, Moore, down the first base. Does not get that bunt successful at first base. So Raiders played some great defense there to go down in order in the top of the 3rd. And we'll have our order with number 12, Ava Hooker. And then we're back to the top of the lineup with McKenna Hughes, followed by Carly Rich. What do we think so far? A little tighter than you wanted it to be? Or
Yep.
Yeah? You wanted to get over in 4 innings?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be any fun. Certainly we had a battle over the years with Benton. Benton being the number 1 seed last year in the Class 3A state tournament. Beat Solon to advance to the semifinals and fell to Assumption. So a lot of great history with Benton. Unfortunately, our boys baseball program fell to them on Friday afternoon in a hard-fat battle, going down 3-2. I know Coach King was proud of his guys for, 5th ranked Benton. That was a tough game to go into, and certainly our seniors stepped up, and Nielsen sometime like he threw a heck of a game and had those opportunities, but the boys fought really hard, and congratulations on a nice season for our Raider baseball team. And up to bat now, number 12, Ava Hooker. And Ava's going to throw that sneaky little bunt down, goes foul. Of course, with Ava, we're always, along with McKenna Hughes, talking about her ability to sprint. Ava, one of the best 400 runners and 400 hurdlers in the state. So always a threat on the base path for the Raiders. Ooh, and takes a tough pitch inside for strike 2. And fighting off that pitch on the foul ball down the 3rd baseline. Still 0-2 count here for Ava. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Raiders leading 1-0. Oh, just outside. What do you think of that call?
That was a I think it was outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch.
Just maybe misses the outside corner, and Taxeva back with the high strike, swing and a miss for 1 out for the Benton Bobcats. And we're back to McKenna Hughes with our senior third baseman, McKenna Hughes. McKenna to start the bottom of the first off inning. Was able to get a little bit of a rope. Whoop, and
Whoa.
unfortunately pops out to the shortstop. Kind of a tough play to see there, I think, for Lena DeMoss. Kind of battled the sun a little bit there. And with 2 outs, up to bat, shortstop, senior, Carly Rich. Carly on her last at bat kind of put the ball in play, able to move McKenna over to third base. And takes a look at ball 1. And takes a look at strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. And a foul ball straight back for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Carly looks at ball 2 high. And full count here for Carly, taking a look at ball 3, low and outside. For the Benton Bobcats, pitcher Hayden Moore, she's 8-7 on the season. Has started in 16 games and was able to strike Carly out, getting that 3 up, 3 down for Benton.
Gibbs goes out on strike, round number 3. Raiders go down in order in the third. Lead 1-0 heading to the 4th inning. We're 2 up for Benton Community. It's Hannah Greiner on a glade, leading them off.
And up for the Benton Bobcats, leading off the top of the 4th inning, number 12, Hannah Greiner, followed by number 19, Anna Glaive, and number 16, Lena DeMoss. This is where the Raiders really have to kind of dial it in defensively, kind of coming into the heart of the Benton Bobcats lineup with their ability from Hannah Greiner. Hannah, I believe, leads the conference in hits, batting at .537. So having a great senior year with Hannah. And again, followed by Anna Glaive, who has the ability to hit home runs as well. So here we go. We still have a 1-run lead here with the Raiders heading into this top of the 4th inning. Appreciate again everybody tuning in. Big thank you to our AD Nathan King and Grady Rich helping me out tonight. Love that we can bring this broadcast to you for the fans that can't make it out to the ballpark. And Hannah takes a ball 1. And strike 1 thrown by Jersey, painting the inside corner for that 1-1 count. Hannah in her last at bat grounded out to Jersey. I should say bounced off of Jersey to Taylor to first base.
Yep.
So If I remember all the numbers, I would actually say it, but I just say pitcher to second to first. And a 2-1 count here for Hannah Greiner. Takes ball 3 inside. Hannah on the season has 36 singles, 12 doubles, 2 triples, and 1 home run. Again, a real threat at the plate here for the Benton Bobcats to begin the top of the 4th inning. And Taylor Sanchez backs off of it, plays it perfectly off the bounce. Quick pass. I was getting my basketball mind in there. Quick throw to the first baseman, Taylor Pitlick, for out number 1. And up for the Benton Bobcats, number 19, catcher Anna Glaive. Anna definitely has the power to hit the ball far. Just a strong catcher for the Benton Bobcats, and last season collected 13 home runs, had 65 RBIs. Down a little bit this season, but just maybe a little bit of difference of who's in front of her and people getting on base compared to last season. So and that first at bat, she had that deep fly ball to Allie Gorsh at the kind of grass warning track area. And takes a ball 3 inside, 3-0 count. I think they give her the green light. This time a power hitter.
3-0.
3-0. 4th inning.
I don't think so.
I think you'd swing. You'd be a green light hitter, Grady. And takes a look at strike 1. Nope. Maybe it just wasn't her pitch.
Pretty right down the middle.
And jumps on that inside pitch. Just foul ball down to McKenna's outreach glove in foul territory. So we have full count, 1 out, and Jersey battling against one of the top hitters in the WAMAC conference. And gets a pop fly. Ava battles the sun, has the shades on, gets the little heel click for out number 2. And up to bat for the Bobcats, number 16, shortstop, Lena DeMoss. Lena, just a sophomore, as we spoke about, having a nice season for the Bobcats. Lena in her first at bat popped out to Carly on the infield. And strike 1 by Jersey Mets. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And a foul ball straight overhead. We have a 1-2 count. Ooh, just missed low. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We got our 2s across the board. Ooh, just missed the inside corner. Maybe a little low. I think Lily trying to get an explanation of where that one just missed to. But full count here for Jersey battling against sophomore Lena DeMoss. And tries to get her, is that a changeup? Another changeup? Yep. Gets that 2-out walk, first walk by Jersey on the evening. And up next for the Bobcats, number 10, Callista Nolte. Jersey got the best of, oh, there's 2 Noltes, my bad. And ball one inside. And Nolte's last at bat, she also popped up too. That's right, we had back-to-back in the top of the second inning there. And comes right back with strike one. Benton Bobcats do a nice job on the base running. It's a little bit of, to say that they're not great compared to our numbers, but when you have the speed of the Raiders, a little different when you're kind of looking at base running, stolen bases on the season with 64 as a team. So they don't really look for it as often as we do, but certainly have some nice speed there at, with number 16. And a foul tip for strike number 2. And we're to a full count here for number 10, Nolte, a junior who has collected 17 RBIs on the season. And a ground ball to McKenna Hughes, fields it cleanly, gets a throw over to first base for out number 3, getting the Raiders out of that 2-out jam to go into the bottom of the 4th inning. Raiders leading 1-0 with Allie Gorsh going to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning. You know, looking back at our first matchup against the Benton Bobcats, Moore did start the game for the Bobcats. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 base on balls. Kind of got the better of the Benton pitching staff in the bottom of the 3rd inning that first time out, scoring 8 runs, adding 3 from the beginning of the bottom of the 1st. I know the Raiders would like to get a little bit more of a cushion here for Jersey. So we got the hard-hitting senior number 6, Allie Gorsh. You're not getting tired standing up, are you? What'd you do, play baseball all day?
Yep.
All right, I'll let you have a chair then, Mr. Grady. You can turn that thing around. And Allie jumps on the first pitch. Really likes hitting it over that left field line. Love to see Allie just get a hold of one and crank one out of here. She's kind of due for that. And takes a look at ball 1. Mr. Ben will let you get in there. takes a tough pitch inside. Looked a little high and inside to me. Nothing that Allie would have been successful with. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Allie Gorsch. And drives one to right field. And nice catch there by the Benton Bobcat right fielder to get the first out of the inning. Now batting for the Raiders, first baseman Taylor Pitlick. If we remember right in that bottom of the first, she had laid. No, that wasn't. She didn't lay down that bunt, did she?
No.
No.
That was out. It was Allie.
That was
right?
Allie. Yes. And Allie hits a hard hit ground ball to the second baseman.
Not Allie.
We talked about Allie. Sorry. Taylor Pitlick hit a hard ground ball to the second baseman. Nice play by a Benton Bobcat second baseman to get the second out of the inning. And number 2, second baseman for the Raiders, Taylor Sanchez, up to bat. Takes a look at ball 1. Taylor in her last at bat hit a hard pop fly to the center fielder and jumps on one, gets it over to third baseman for another nice defensive play by the Benton Bobcats. Quick inning here for the Raiders. Put the ball in play. Benton just kind of handled everything there. So 3 up, 3 down, going into the top of the 5th inning. And this has been a fast game so far. We're only 44 minutes in. Again, Raiders are leading 1-0. We have collected 2 hits.
Top of 5th.
Going into the top of the 5th inning. Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Benton Bobcats will be number 2, Sophia Seek, followed by number 6, Marissa Nolte, and right fielder number 13, Alicia Wiley. And Seek's first at bat in the top of the 2nd, she hit a hard ball to the corner of the left field for a stand-up double. So something to be aware of for the Raiders. And she takes a ball up high. Got a nice breeze coming through here now.
Yep.
Ooh, just missed a little high, I suppose. Look right, it was down the middle, maybe just a little bit too high. And a hard hit to Carly Rich, scoops it up, gets it to first base for the first out of the top of the 5th inning. Up next for Benton, number 6, the designated player, Marissa Nolte. And Marissa's first outing against Jersey. Jersey was able to attack her and get her to strike out for the 3rd out of the inning. In the top of the 2nd.
Way early on that one.
And she was way out in front of that one.
Change up.
Change up, that's right. Good thing I have Grady here to tell me all the pitches. I'm learning.
Yep.
And whiffs at the 2nd. Another change up.
Yep.
What do you think she comes back here with?
Fastball, I think.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay. 0-2 fastball.
I think she's expecting changeup.
See, I think she'd be expecting fastball. Sitting on the changeup. Let's see. Nope. Fastball. Little high. And a 1-2 count here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. And a pop fly to Allie Gorsh to collect the 2nd out here in the 5th inning. Up to bat for the Benton Bobcats, number 13, Alicia Wiley. Sounds like the crowd calls her Lisi. And ball 1 high. Got our student section out there in left field. Again, great crowd on this evening. We drove by early this morning around 9 o'clock. You already saw chairs around the outfield and certainly in the infield, kind of making sure our spots are set for this evening's game. And ball 2 by Jersey. And paints the inside corner. Nice pitch by Jersey. Alicia, just a sophomore for Benton. Has 22 at-bats on the season as she kind of plays the designated player position. And a pop fly to Taylor Pitlick at first base. Man, we're getting these 1, 2, 3 innings. All right, let's go Raiders. Let's see if we can string some hits together. So Grady's not so nervous going into the top of the 6th inning.
Only got 2 hits today.
Yeah, just it's a pitcher duo here right now.
Yeah.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Raiders will be Jersey Metz, followed by Callan Spratt. And I believe Abby Beatty. Yep. Love to see Jersey find her way on base and get that courtesy runner out there for her. She's been hitting the ball really well this season for the Raiders, always just kind of helping herself, batting a .370 on 92 at bats, 26 singles, 8 doubles, and 31 RBIs for the Raiders. And takes a look at ball 1. And ball 2 up high, very consistent. Yep. Just called a ball in the last inning. So 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. Bottom of the 5th inning here for the Raiders. And takes a look at ball 3. 3-0 count here for Jersey. Of course, as we've talked about, probably taking this one all the way. See if we can't make Hayden Moore here throw a strike. And a 4-ball at bat. Jersey jogs herself down to first base for that leadoff walk in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to get that time by Coach Birdie to get that pinch runner, courtesy runner in for the Jersey Metz. And we've got number 1, freshman Keston Spratt. excuse me, sophomore. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just thinking of those kids as freshmen. And her sister, senior right fielder, Callan Spratt. And lays the bunt down perfectly. Advances that run over to second base. Nice piece of, do you call it a piece of hitting when you bunt it?
I don't know.
Nice sacrifice by
Yeah.
Callan. Yep. And we have fan favorite senior designated player number 7, Abby Beatty. And then Abby drove one to the warning track at her first at bat, so has the power to put the ball in play and be a threat for the Raiders. And a foul ball. Allie's going to have to battle here with an 0-2 count. Runner on second base, 1 out. 0-2. And another foul ball straight back. And another foul ball by Abby. She's staying focused, fighting off those tough pitches. Kind of seeing a couple that she thinks she could drive. And another foul ball by Abby Beatty. And takes a tough pitch by number 5, Hayden Moore, for strikeout for out number 2. And up to bat for the Raiders, center fielder, number 12, Ava Hooker. Ava, in her last at bat, had a sacrifice bunt. And takes a look at strike 1. And takes a hard cut, strike number 2. So 0-2 count here for Ava. And pops it straight back. I don't think it's going to have enough. Yep, just out of foul territory behind the home plate. And umpire looking for some extra softballs. So many foul balls from Abby's bat. We have a 0-2 count, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th with a runner on second base here for Ava Hooker. Getting some Snapchat pub here by my nephew Grady. Thank you again, Grady, for helping us out this evening. And unfortunate base running, just kind of a bang play there by Keston, running on the crack of the bat. Kind of makes a contact with the shortstop, which allows that automatic out. So my question is, if that's an out, does that count as Ava's at bat? Or will she lead us off?
I think it should, because
she put the ball in play?
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And leading off the Bobcats will be the top of the order, number 5, Hayden Moore, followed by number 12, Hannah Greiner, and number 19, Anna Glave. Ben, question for you. Does Ava bat again with that obstruction? Maybe somebody out there in YouTube world could. Okay. Oh, I got some help here. We got Jason Skaggs definitely text in, helping me out. It's going to count as an at-bat. And he appreciates us doing the broadcast because he can't be here this evening. You're very welcome, Jason. So the Raiders will have the top of the order coming in the bottom of the sixth, as the Bobcats have the top of the order here in the top of the sixth with that 1-0 lead. And a
Oh, wow.
good man off of Jersey's glove to Taylor Sanchez. Looks like it's been the play of the day so far. Taylor had a little bit of a tough getting the glove out, but didn't have very far to throw it to first base for the first out of the inning. I apologize. Now we are at the top of the order for the Benton Bobcats with number 5, Hayden Moore. The flex player, second baseman, number 2, Ellie Williamson made that. No, number 3, Braylon Seek. Always forget that. Flex player doesn't bat. They just field.
Yep.
So Hayden, as you can kind of see, Taylor Sanchez, McKenna Hughes kind of sneaking up, has that ability and speed, certainly, to lay down a little bit of a slap bunt. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here for Jersey Mets. And a slap bunt swing and miss by number 5, Moore. And Jersey pitches outside and away. Makes 2 balls, 2 strikes here for Moore. And a strike 3. Huge at bat. Strike 3 for Jersey Mets to get the second out for the Benton Bobcats. And up to bat for the Bobcats, senior number 12, Hannah Greiner. Hannah, as we talked about, definitely one of the top hitters in the state, certainly in the WAMAC conference. Kind of a single machine here for Miss Greiner. And we got time by Jersey and Lily here just to double check the ball. It's our sign from the dugout. And a resetting here. And a hard ground ball to second baseman Taylor Sanchez. Quick throw over to first baseman Taylor Pitlick for the third out. Man, we are just 8 o'clock on the dot. Have played 6.5 innings. We're going to be leading off the bottom of the 6th inning with the top of the order. With McKenna Hughes, followed by Carly Rich and Allie Gorsh. It was a nice job of the Raiders to kind of get through a little bit of the heart of the Benton Bobcat order. Getting Hannah Greiner to ground out to end the top of the 6th inning. So back out there for the Benton Bobcats, number 5, Hayden Moore. Really kind of pitching a good game against the Raiders, who are known for their hitting. Kind of been held the Raiders to just 2 hits. But we did collect that 1 run in the bottom of the 1st inning. I know the Raiders would love to get some more runs on the board going into the top of the 7th, see if we can't close this thing out. So
No.
deep breath here.
Bottom 7 or bottom 6.
We're in the bottom of the 6th, but we want runs going into the top of the 7th.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know if she called it a strike based on the pitch or if McKenna went around, but either way, we have one strike here for McKenna Hughes. Oop. And ball one high. Get caught the pitcher's hip as she was releasing it. Love to see if McKenna can't find her way on base just to add to some more of her base stealing, record-setting season that she has had, and certainly career here for the Williamsburg Raiders. And takes ball 3 high. So 3 balls, 1 strike here for senior McKenna Hughes. And McKenna gets a leadoff base hit right between the third base and shortstop. There we go, McKenna. And up to bat, senior shortstop, number 3, Carly Rich. And I guess a pitch behind. I thought it was going to clip Carly's behind. Stayed in the batter's box. Takes ball 1. And Carly shows bunt.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, a great throw by catcher number 19 for the Bobcats to get our base stealing machine, McKenna Hughes, out stealing second. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning with Carly Rich up to bat with 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Very nice throw by the catcher. And Carly takes strike 1. So can't let that momentum swing kind of get the best of the Raiders here. We still have this 1-0 lead. I'd love to find another way to get some base runners. And a timeout here by the catcher to talk to the dugout. Don't know what that situation was, but maybe just trying to make sure her signals are right as Carly steps into the batter's box with a 2-1 count. And takes ball 3 high. And takes a ball 4 outside. And the Benton Bobcats are going to take a quick timeout. You can kind of see a little frustration by their pitcher, number 5, Hayden Moore. I don't know if she thought that was a strike or just not sure of the calls coming in from the dugout. So Benton's going to take a little timeout here, chat things over. We got 1 out, runner on first with Allie Gorsh going to be stepping into the batter's box. All right, Benton breaks the circle, has things talked over. Carly returns back to first base after chatting with Coach Birdie, and Allie has her assignment. Senior left fielder Allie Gorsh, one of the Raider many power hitters. Love to see Allie get a hold of one.
Oh.
And see if it drops here. Oh, just foul ball. Man, that's just been every first pitch that Allie has taken a snag at. She's jumping on it. She's super aggressive at the plate. And I don't think the wind took that one out. I think it just kind of sailed over to that left baseline. Foul line? Baseline?
Foul line.
Foul line. Too many basketball things here. All right, so we got... And kind of the same situation. Oh, a nice hustle by the shortstop, number 16, Lena DeMoss, to dive for that one to get to try to get that second out of the inning. So Allie takes that deep breath. Kind of trust your training here, Allie. You put a lot of work in, kiddo. You're down 0-2 here. You got Carly sitting on first base. And there we go. There we go, baby. There we go, baby! And a home run by Allie Gorsh. Woo! I told her to trust her training, did I not? Yes, yes, yes. Good job, Allie Gorsh. Man, what a one-out home run. Scores Carly. Oh, man, Grady can't even hold his excitement around here. Brock is up here now as well, Brock Reeder. Whew! Okay, now we can maybe just rest a little easy here. All right, boys, you were making me nervous. Allie needed that one. She deserves that one. I've talked a lot about her, just her hard work. Okay, I guess Grady saw the home run, and he's out. So it's just going to be me here giving you the rest of it. Stay out of trouble. Thank you, gentlemen. That's a big one. Yes, sir. You want to take a turn at it? Can you multitask here? We got some... I might end with the interview with you. You're used to interviewing the players and the coaches after games. So I think I should interview you. Yeah, okay. All right, we have senior Taylor Pitlick up here. And a dead ball pitch. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry for missing some of these pitches. Just super excited for senior Allie Gorsh to come up big in a moment in the bottom of the 6th inning. And misses outside. Good eye there by Taylor Pitlick. Landon Jepson, my man, I hope I did you proud on that home run call. And Taylor gets underneath that one, fouls it in foul territory. First baseman, number 12, Hannah Greiner, gets the second out of the inning. Up to bat for the Raiders, number 2, second baseman, sophomore Taylor Sanchez. Ever so dangerous, Taylor Sanchez. Taylor just has a knack for batting. She doesn't chase bad pitches. She's walked 22 times. Doesn't really go outside of her comfort zone for much. They have been attacking her with a lot of strikes, and she knows what she likes to see. So 1 ball, 1 strike here, 2 outs, nobody on. We got a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Taylor gets a little gapper in between the center fielder and right field for a single with the 2 outs. And up to bat for the Raiders, pitcher, Jersey Metz. And Jersey fouls that one straight back. I don't know if a parent caught that one. We haven't had a ball come in here yet this season, so have you been here? Really? Wow. It's got to be perfect for that to happen. So, all right, we officially have no sun showing on the field at all. Again, with all of these foul balls, I guess the kids aren't keeping up with chasing those down. So the umpires had to take a little bit of time to collect some more softballs. Jersey takes a deep breath, steps into the batter's box. 0-1 count with 2 outs. Taylor Sanchez standing on first base. And a foul ball again over the first base dugout. Oh, 2 count here for Jersey. And takes a ball 1 high. And Jersey skies one to the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning. She thought, well, we might as well just go get some more outs. Quit wasting some time here. Big home run again by Allie Gorsh to give us that 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning, with the Raiders leading 3-0 going into the top of the 7th. Oh, you know, these Benton Bobcats were coming into another tough spot to battle against some of their best hitters in their lineup, with catcher number 19, Anna Glaive, who made a tremendous throw down to second base to get the ever so base stealing machine, McKenna Hughes. Followed by number 16, Lena DeMoss, and number 10, she's got a tough name to pronounce, Callista? I think they just call her Callie, so I'm going to go with Callie Nolte. So for Jersey, coming into the top of the 7th, has been pitching a great game, has given up 1 hit, I think 1 base on balls, and her defense has been pretty tremendous behind her. So even herself being able to knock down a couple hard hit balls up the middle that have bounced over to Taylor Sanchez. I got a poke in the back here. My son James has his popcorn. So we got the Benton Bobcats here, last inning to get some runs on the board to extend this game and their season. Certainly their fans are cheering them on here with number 19, Anna Glaive, up to bat. Ball 1 inside. Yep. Yeah, Anna so far this evening hasn't found her way onto base, but has hit the ball tremendously hard, just has stayed in the ballpark. Want to make sure that Jersey can do the same thing. Throwing some pitches inside. Don't do that. Oh, and a nice piece of hitting there by number 19. Tough reach for Carly Rich to make that play between the 3rd, McKenna and Carly. And gets an infield single. With her being the catcher, allows that courtesy runner to enter the game here for Benton. So, runner on first base. Can't tell what number that is. Looks like number 9 there for Libby Freeze, sophomore. Got so much hair and braids, it's hard to see those numbers sometimes. So for Jersey here, just sticking with, focusing on number 16, Lena DeMoss, and gets ahead in the count 1-0, or excuse me, 0-1 here on DeMoss. And takes ball 1 low. And Lena gets a hold of one and drives it for the 2-run homer to bring this game to a 1-run game as we big spot there for the sophomore, number 16, Lena DeMoss, for her 9th home run on the season. Raiders still have that 3-2 lead. Coach Birdie takes that timeout just to kind of gather the girls, know that we have that 1-run lead. Just need to get some outs here. They had that first conference. So Jersey's been in these positions before. It's not the first home run she's ever given up. She's a fantastic pitcher. Can settle herself down and see if we can't go attack the third baseman, number 10, Callie Nolte. And get some more softballs thrown in here. That was pretty much hit to the same spot that Allie hit it seemed like, so. Ooh. Jersey throws ball 1 just a little high and inside. Paints the inside corner. Tough pitch by Jersey Mets to get that first strike against the third baseman, number 10, Nolte. And a pop fly to center field. Easy out for Ava Hooker to get that first much needed out of the top of the 7th inning. Due up for the Bobcats center fielders, number 2, Sophia Seek. Sophia, first at bat, if we remember, had a hard hit, stand-up double to the left field corner. And takes a little change-up in the dirt for ball 1. And Sophia's last at bat, she did ground out to shortstop, Carly Rich. And Jersey comes back with a strike 1. And a foul ball, strike 2. Jersey leading this count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. I doubt you're just joining us, but there was a big home run for the Benton Bobcats to get their first 2 runs of the game, making the score 3-2. And Jersey tries to go back with that changeup, just falls short in the dirt. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a grounder to McKenna Hughes for the 2nd out here in the top of the 7th inning. Great fielding by McKenna Hughes to get that into her glove and out of her glove, and good throw and catch by Taylor Pitlick. So last chance here for the Benton Bobcats with number 6, Marissa Nolte, the designated player this evening. And Marissa's last at bat, she flew out to left fielder Allie Gorsh. And a strike one swinging. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Raiders lead 3-2. And Jersey takes that deep breath, gets herself set on the mound. And gets that strike 2. And we have 1 ball, 2 strikes here for this postseason Walmack matchup. And foul ball. Good piece of hitting there by Nolte, kind of staying alive. So still 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. And a strike 3 looking on the outside corner. Gets that huge out and game ending. Strike 3, 3 outs there in the top of the 7th. Man, this felt like a state championship game. Oh man, just a battle of 2 great teams and something that we probably didn't expect. Kind of the way that we went up against the Benton Bobcats early in June. And great softball game played in 1 hour and 23 minutes. And definitely a lot of smiles, hugs there for the Williamsburg Raiders. Hats off to the Benton softball team for an excellent season. Again, kind of coming out of a great run last year, being the #1 seed in the state softball tournament. So congratulations again to them on a great season. And like I mentioned before, you see their hair ties, their batting helmets, just always going to be thinking about that Benton community for the loss of their great friend Tatum Schroeder, who would have been a senior here this year for that softball program. So hearts go out to them, and hats off to the Raiders. At the same time, Coach Birdie and his coaching staff waiting for the players to maybe get their hugs in and their deep breaths in as they go meet and convene. Thank you to everybody that logged on tonight, showed up here at the ballpark. We will be back again. What is tonight? I was so nervous this tonight is Saturday, so we will be back here on Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. Again, thank you to everybody that showed up. Thank you to the folks that got the field ready, got the field dry. For all of our media here. Is it all of it? The one media. We appreciate you, Ben, for everything you do. So, folks, if you're here listening for some reason, drive home safely. If you're at home, make sure you set that alarm for Tuesday. I believe my man Landon Jepson will be back because we sure missed you, Landon. So thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. Raiders win a nail biter in the second round, 3-2. Go Raiders.